I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe that there are hauntings. I don't believe that there are spirits floating around old abandoned buildings, wreaking havoc and scaring people and striking up conversations and appearing in windows and turning on lights. And I just don't. Okay? And I find that people that do believe in those things, their social credibility with me goes way down when I find out that they're into that kind of thing or susceptible to that kind of superstition. I'm not saying I'm completely immune to superstition, because I'm not. When I'm driving in the car, I don't make a conscious decision to avoid the volume setting 13, but I also don't pause my radio there. And I mean, even if it's the perfect volume, I don't. But that's mostly a quirk thing because I prefer 2s, 5s, and 7s in my volume. It's just one of those things. Like, I'll walk under a ladder. I don't want to be around a black cat, but I don't want to be around any cat, for that matter. I hate cats. Dog spelled backwards is God. Cat spelled backwards is Satan. Haha, funny jokes. But I'm on this topic of ghosts and hauntings right now because it was just brought up here at the end of the day at school. The librarian came over. The fourth grade teachers were having a conversation. The librarian came over and said, "Hey, the janitor told me this morning that he had a conversation with somebody in my room in the library." It took me a second to figure out what she was talking about. I was like, okay, big deal. He talked to somebody in the library. Then she went on, and essentially there was nobody there for him to be talking with. He was there early in the morning before anybody else arrived. When he turned around, there was no body there to talk to. He was having a conversation with presumably a ghost. And the reason that the other ladies figured out what was what the topic was, why she was bringing this up, is because this is apparently not the first occurrence of this kind at the school building. People have heard noises in the gym, appliances and electronics get turned on spontaneously. Various things like that have happened in the school building. I don't know the exact origin of all of this talk, but from what I can piece together, the young lady for whom our school is named died either on the property or in the building or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact details, but for whatever reason, people are under the impression that her ghost is haunting the building, or at least occupying the building. Maybe not necessarily haunting it, but there are teachers, there are custodians, there are people in the building that claim to have seen things. The librarian herself, she said she walked into the room one day and there was a person sitting in the chair, and then they vanished and she couldn't get back outside fast enough. The nurse has seen something in her chair before when there was nothing there. The janitor has, he's custodian, he's brought up noises and things in the gym and obviously this one in the library. And all that does is make me think they're all nuts. I mean, a couple of them I already thought were nuts anyway, but this just confirms it. Like, you could be a very intellectually advanced person and you start telling me about how you've experienced a ghost, I'm going to say that you're a little bonkers, to put it nicely. And other people are buying into it, like, even though they've never experienced it themselves. Like, I just sit back and kind of take in the conversation. I don't say anything in the affirmative or in the negative about it. Just sit back and listen to the conversation and then come and talk about it to a camera. But to me, it's crazy. It's I'm not going to say stupid, because these people, not all of them anyway, are stupid. And they're not stupid. I guess I didn't make that clear. Not all of these people are stupid. But they're all a little weird. I don't believe in that kind of thing. It's not something that I've ever encountered. And I bring it up additionally because of all the advertisements for it that I've seen. Goodness gracious, why is this movie so popular? Why is it such a big hype? I guess I wasn't around the first time it came out with, was it Tim Curry played Pennywise the Clown? I wasn't around for that one. I don't know if this movie is a sequel to it or a remake. I don't know. But my goodness, there's been so many pictures and trailers and ads and events being created. It's like, good grief. So people are afraid of clowns. I don't know if that was like I didn't realize that people were afraid of clowns until I was in like college. Like almost out of college, and I heard somebody mention once that they were afraid of clowns, and now I hear it from all sorts of people. And in the past few years, scary clowns have been like the go-to Halloween costume. Like, I don't get it. Clowns are supposed to be funny. They juggle, they fall down, they squirt water out of their flour. Like, I don't understand how clowns are scary. I mean, I can understand how you can make a clown scary. Like, you can make it look very, very creepy. But to be inherently afraid of clowns, I don't get it. And so this movie is about this clown that eats people, specifically kids, I think, from what I can piece together. I'm not going to see the movie. I'm not going to do too much research into the movie. But people are afraid of something that is essentially designed to not be fearful. So I don't get it. I'm sorry. If you're afraid of ghosts or believe in ghosts or have encountered a ghost, there's my quotes again. Great, good for you, but I think you're nuts. I could have a lot of respect for you in a lot of other ways, but in that, you just, you lose a little bit of whatever in my book. It is what it is. People are going to do it for whatever reason. I don't see it. So that was a conversation I had after school today that led to this topic, plus the movie that's coming out. If you're going to see it, great. Enjoy being up for the next 3 nights because you're afraid a clown is going to come and get you. And stuff you into his car with 25 of his buddies. And ride around in a circle. I don't know. That's all I got to say on that. Ghost stories, horror films, spirits, poltergeists, whatever you want to call them. Not my thing. See you tomorrow.